conference. So on the dais we have head coach Suzie Fritz, Jordan Larson, and Kimberly Drewniok, our player of the match. As we did with Madison, we'll start off with an opening statement from the head coach. I'll ask one question to begin, and then feel free to raise your hand and ask a question to anyone on the dais. When you do ask a question, please introduce yourself with name, affiliation, and then just direct it to whomever you'd like to ask to. So, Coach, opening statement.
Yeah, not maybe our cleanest, I think, match, to be honest. I think we, but I think one of the challenges that you have when you're playing a good team, and we're going to have to do it again tomorrow, and we're going to have to do it every weekend, is just the ability to play ugly well and to do hard well. And there's so much trust with this group of women, and it's been amazing how quickly that has developed for them. And we're still a work in progress. I think we're getting better as we go, but the trust level is so high. I think that in the end, when it mattered, we just counted on each other to make plays, and I think they found another level at the end of that match. Gosh, they were really good. It was a beautiful thing to watch. So thanks so much for being here. We're really proud of them and really excited to show them off.
First question, Coach, what was it like to finally be able to play in front of the home crowd after being on the road for the first 2 weeks of the season?
Yeah, it felt great. I know that there was a lot of energy and excitement within the team to be able to, we want to represent Nebraska. We want to be part of the fiber of the community, and it's important to us is to be able to celebrate what is Nebraska volleyball and the fandom and the interest that I think comes with it. We think it's a really special thing, and we think this is a special team. So it was wonderful.
Open the media. Yes.
It's Sherman from the Athletic. Jordan, it's been a long time since you played in your home state. Was it worth the wait? And what do you feel like? How did you feel? And what do you think of the opportunity that this league has afforded you to do that?
Yeah, this morning, before I left my house, I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's been almost 15 years since I mean, obviously with the national team, we've came here a couple times, but now I get like a season here. Like, it's still, my brain is not caught up to it, but almost in tears, like driving to practice, like in my own car, and I get to go to my own house, and like, it's just like so surreal. And I wish I could put it in better words, because it's a dream come true for my family to be here. And I think also just for some of our internationals to be here and experience this, right? Like, the amount of years I was overseas, they're like, why does the United States not have a league? And now they get to participate in something that they get to start and be a part of. And it's so much bigger than all of us. And we just are so grateful that everyone's buying into something, and that buying into women's sports and really just elevating, an example. I think about who I grew up looking at and admiring. Now we have a lot of powerful women that are just standing in front of these young athletes that are growing up. And so it's just really fun to be a part of that, and just thank you, massive thank you.
Chelsea Manners with KMTV here in Omaha. Jordan, you're playing in your home state and you're coaching in your home state. What is your why? What keeps you motivated to do both and make that balance?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. I think that the sport has given me so much, and so many wonderful people that I've met along the way, and I just feel like, how can I continue to give back in a way that's authentic to me and real for me? And that's just being a part of something, and getting to know, like, obviously I knew Suzie, right, at K-State for many years, and now having a relationship with her, like, is so special. And seeing how she coaches and the thought process behind coaching, it's just really evolving, and I'm excited to do more and give more back to the community as well.
Yes, Lincoln.
Lincoln Kimberly, you're not along with Jordan was talking about playing in the United States. So what's been your experience and playing around a home crowd here in Nebraska? What was that like?
It's funny because the first time I heard I'm gonna play in Omaha, everybody told me afterwards, like, Nebraska is different, and I feel it from the first day that I stepped on. In Nebraska, it's just like everybody supports the sport, and it's really beautiful to feel, because we invest so much in like this beautiful sport and this beautiful community, and like having this home court today here and seeing how much they support us is something really special, and I'm really honored to be part of that.
Added ball this one. Jordan, how are you guys able to flip that switch in the fourth set, and what was the key to win the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, I think Suzie touched on it a little bit, right? I think we've really worked hard on this relational side, right? Like, the game is one thing, but there's more to the game. We're dealing with a lot of like beautiful individuals that like can come together, and I don't know, it's a working machine, right? And so I think that we all kind of have to do our part and create just this bigger energy to like lead. And I think it's almost having patience that the game is going to come. If you have like this sense of urgency, you can almost overdo it, versus if we wait for it, you know, it's going to come to us almost. So I think we did a good job of staying patient in the moment and really just attacking when we had the opportunity.
Yes. Matt Satilli, KUTV here in Omaha. Suzie, what is it like for you to hear Jordan kind of describe her experience and what today means for her?
Yeah, it's all of them, if I'm being honest, right? I think she said it probably best when it's bigger than any one of us. I think the mission of League One volleyball is to have it be bigger, but to be able to have, right, the star power that comes with it, and have people like this, that it's not about her, you know, it's about what she can give back, right? She's had this amazing career, but she's an even more amazing human that wants this to thrive and wants to see other young girls and women have opportunities that she didn't get to have, that she had to go elsewhere to do. So it's special. She's special. They all are, really, but she has this just way about her that's like fierce and soft and all at the same time. She's amazing.
Not even playing Blue, Coach Fritz, Jaylee in the game, you know, a couple big kills, obviously, but she dealt with a lot of service pressure all night too. What do you think of just her whole match with them?
Yeah, I think that's going to be her life, you know. She's going to see a lot of them back there with these two. So she's holding up so well. And Jaylee's funny, first of all, you know. She says funny things and does funny things. And so just having her out there, there's a funny way about Jaylee that sometimes she doesn't always make it look terribly easy, but Jaylee wins, and I don't have a better way to say it. Wherever we put Jaylee finds ways to win, and she's super competitive, and she's really funny and fun to play with, and she's holding up great in serve receive, and that's probably the biggest job that she has.
Nate, Ken TV out of Lincoln. Jordan, how hard is it, but also exciting is it to turn right around and play another tough team tomorrow?
Yeah, this is where the mental piece comes in, you know? I mean, your body's one thing, but I think the power of the mind and what you tell yourself and willing yourself to do something, and I think that it's not easy, but we can sit on the side of it not being, I think what you said, what did you say? We do hard well.
We do hard well.
Right, and so I think leaning into that, it's true, right? Like if you buy into that, it's like, it's not gonna be easy. I may jump like this tomorrow. I mean, I already do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, you know, it's just, we gotta outsmart and outplay. That's it.
Outskill, out-workout team. Yes.
Jordan, there's a lot of people, not just in the stands, but on the court that have looked up to you.
Yeah.
Playing volleyball.
You can say how old I am, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. No, just joking.
I'm just curious how it feels to like help knock down a door of like making professional volleyball find a foothold in the United States with players that grew up looking up to you, and that, you know, for the next generations following you will have the opportunities that
Yeah, we actually had the privilege of having Kirsten Booth in practice this week, and she had a great reminder of like that, yes, we have something that we're starting now, right? But all the people that came before us are the backs that we got to stand on, right? And so while yes, we get to be in the spotlight now, right? There were many more, right, things that happened to lead to this point about people that have come before us and have set a great example. And I think we always have to keep that in mind. And even for me, right, like my path has been one way, and I feel very lucky in that. And I also know that it comes with some weight, you know, but I'm just grateful to be a part of it, and any impact that I can have and all that, like, is just icing on the cake.
Kimberly, how fun was it then at that third set with that block party and then the fourth set, that little spurt to go get back into it? How fun was that for you out there?
I mean, that's a lot of fun. We worked a lot on blocking skills, and I
She's
feel
gotten
like
so much better at it too.
Yes.
yeah, it was a hard way, but we're getting there. So yeah, I think these little moments also help us, like just Kande being there in the middle and like finding her groove back. And I think these are the moments where we can, like you say, like being patient and then do one step better and then continue.
Mike Patterson, Omaha World-Herald. Jordan, what was it like seeing Coach Cook there in the front row and a lot of red in the stands?
Yeah, I mean, again, Nebraska loves volleyball, and it's cool to see people like wanting to buy in and jump in. You know, hopefully they can get some lime green on and we can roll with it. But yeah, it's really cool to just see the support and have the support of the state. Really, it's huge.
Steve Johnson give you a performance review?
Boy, that was
Maybe.
a loud laugh.
Maybe.
Any other questions, folks? Awesome. Thank y'all so much, Suzie, Jordan, and Kimberly.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
See you tomorrow.